Hi ATEEZ, we are here to finally finish off ATEEZ's newest full-length album. We've got our last three songs. We have Youth for Yuno and Mingi. We also have Everything, which is JONGHO's solo, which I'm very excited about that one because I don't know if it's gonna be a ballad because he's got such strong, powerful vocals or what it's gonna be. So I'm very excited. And then we have the finale, Will, which it also didn't have a lyric video, which partially I think this is also an instrumental. But the last thing was the other one, Crescent Part 2, was only 50 seconds, whereas this one is 3 minutes. So if I get 3 minutes of a full, strong intro, a strong instrumental, like Crescent Part 2 was, this is gonna be an amazing closer. I don't understand. So let's go ahead and get into our first song, which is Youth. All right, you two. And they're like childhood best friends. So this is gonna be cute. I like the drum set to start us out.
때문에 우울해 있어 복잡한 세상이 아닌 내 마음이 나를 물고서 놓아주질 않고 있어 정답을 몰라 머리가 아파 오르는 청춘이란 그 한 단어에 슬픔을 기쁨이라 말하고 지금을 즐기라고 더 듣기 힘들 말만 나오고 있어 그대는 그때를 즐기셨나요 아픔보다 행복이 더 컸나요 잠조차도 자기 힘든데 yeah. 현실의 꿈을 실현하기에 yeah, yeah. 난 너무 어려 지금은 어려워 Say no 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 왜 이렇게 힘든 걸까요
Okay, so with the song titled Youth, you would think it's like a fresh kind of concept, very happy lyrics reminding us about our youth. But they had a very different youth growing up because training life was so hard for them. And so it kind of makes sense that this song hits harder topics than most youth fresh songs would, because their youth was very different than most regular people.
Yeah, 난 너무 어려 지금은 어려워 Say no 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 no
You know that section of Mingi, he kind of reminded me of Yuto from Pentagon. Oh, I like this section. Hold on. This bridge. Sing, you know.
왜 이렇게 힘든 걸까요? 왜 그렇게 잘못했나요? 혼자였던 스물의 바람아
I really like this song. I was because when you hear Mingi, like especially like Mingi and Hongjun rap together, there's such this strong like power and passion behind it, and it kind of goes for the rest of ATEEZ, but especially for those two. That this was definitely a more delicate approach to a song from Mingi, and oh my god, on that bridge was to die for. He sounded amazing, absolutely amazing. But it was really nice to hear a song like this from these two. Um, Especially like reading the lyrics and everything. But I really, really enjoyed this. This was like a strong way to end the like third, or a strong way to start the like third, of the last third of the album. But next we have the maknae, JONGHO, main vocalist with Everything, his solo. I'm really like looking forward to this because I think he'll go all out on this. So let's get into Everything. So it is a ballad, unless like the piano goes away and we get like heavy guitar in the next like 5 seconds. Okay, before we get into this, y'all should know I am a big ballad enthusiast. I love ballads. Like, probably because the idols I'm a fan of are like some singers and they put on some powerful ballads. But yeah, I love ballads, so I'm about to really enjoy this. 생각 없이 집에 가는 길 주머니 속에 전화길 더듬거리다 환하게 웃는 지난 사진 속 날보다 더 집을 지나쳐 여기에 와 있는지 난왜 단 한마디면 전부 됐는데 턱 밑까지 차올랐던 말 이 노래 빌려 얘기해 You're my everything 시간을 돌릴 수만 있다면 다시 너를 볼 수 있다면 그럴 수만 있다면 He's got such strong emotion in his voice that this is just like I'm on the edge of my seat with every release. Oh, that release. I don't know if this is gonna make sense, but his vocal coach is the same vocal coach that Baekhyun has from EXO. I want to say it is because like I can tell when he sings. I don't know if like when the way he sings the song reminds me of how Baekhyun sings some ballads. Just like the style of how they sing this. And so I was like, as I was listening to this, I was like, I think they have the same vocal coach, which if they don't, that still stands true. Like I still think he sounds or his singing style is similar to Baekhyun's. But I want to say they have the same vocal coach, and it makes sense. Like listening to this. Especially, like, that's how Baekhyun would have sang that.
마주하지 못해 자꾸 도망가려 하는지
오!
단 한마디면 충분했는데 턱 밑까지 차올랐던 말 이 노래 빌려 얘기해 You're my everything 시간을 돌릴 수만 있다면 다시 너를 볼 수 있다면 그럴 수만 있다면 그땐 꼭 말해줄게 넌 내 삶의
This is so good.
이유의 전부란 걸 너에게로 난 달려가려 해 한순간도 잊지 않을게 이 노래 너에게 줄게
I don't know if he sang this at a concert or something yet, but I just know if he ever does sing this at a concert, I can just see like ATEEZ either at the front of the stage or in the wings, just like the biggest eyes, just absolutely adoring their Magne go off singing this song, because like I'm just like my jaw is open. I'm like listening to this because it just sounds so good. He's such a strong singer.
한순간도 잊지 않을게 이 노래 너에게 줄게 You're my everything
Oh!
내 맘담을 수만 있다면 다시 널 만날 수 있다면 넌 나의 전부였던 걸
Oh, I love that. Great decision on that one. That was perfect. Perfect way to end the song. You just have the piano like carry it out. That was perfect. Like I don't know what anybody else wants me to say. That was a perfect song for a perfect human with some perfect vocals. That was perfect. Congratulations, ATEEZ JONGHO, for being perfect. Congrats, ATEEZ, for having a perfect vocalist that is JONGHO. This was so good. He's like JONGHO is already a strong singer, but I can see him getting better, which is crazy because like that's a powerful being right there. But I remember the first time I like really saw JONGHO, which I mean, the first time I was really introduced to ATEEZ was on Kingdom. And I don't really like talking about Kingdom much because that show was all over the place. But when I was watching Kingdom, it's from like I still absolutely like my favorite performance out of that show was the Wonderland Symphony No. 9, and I still listen to that song religiously, and I'm glad they put it on an album so I could listen to it on Spotify religiously. But I was impressed by the high note from that song from JONGHO. But what really just blew me away was his performance in the like vocal match for Love Poem. Blown away. I was just speechless the entire time. So unbelievably impressed by him. It was crazy. That was a crazy performance from like all three of them, but like that was the first time I was like, oh, this is a singer. Like because there's just so much more to singing than just high notes. That raw emotion that JONGHO has in his voice there's so much difference between someone who can just sing well and someone who can move you with their voice. And Jongho has the ability to move people with his voice, and it's just so crazy to witness. This was such a beautiful ballad. Oh my goodness. What an amazing little exclamation point to finish off the album. Speaking of finishing off the album, I'm really looking forward to as to whether or not this is an instrumental, and I think it is because there's no lyric video at all whatsoever, and that's what happened with Craftsman Part 2. So fingers crossed that this is an instrumental. If it's not, and I get to hear their beautiful voices, that's also fine too. But I kind of really hope this is an instrumental. So let's go ahead and get into our closer. Okay. Oh, it's a narration track.
Are you still tormented by the pain from the past? Have you ever panicked and felt broken by sadness? Have you ever lost yourself in overwhelming fear? Have you ever felt so dumb that you wanted to be alone in this world?
What does emotion mean to you?
This kind of feels like one of those meditation videos. With them like asking different questions. It's definitely not a vocal track, so. Oh, the way.
Have memories of happiness ever lifted you up? Have you ever been inspired by a dream that felt both far and clear? Have you ever found comfort in the laughter of children? Have you ever fallen in love?
This was really well done.
What does emotion mean to you?
Like, bringing down the instrumental a little bit to ask, like, have you ever fallen in love? Because that's a more impactful question. Oh yeah. Solid job. This is so good. Oof. This is what I was really looking forward to. Oh, amazing. Amazing. This was so good. I actually kind of like that. I was like, it's a little bit longer. I don't know if they'll do 3 minutes of straight instrumental. But I kind of like the little narration here and there. And like the like swells and the music were really, really nice. The like decrescendo to that last swell where they kind of cut out everything and it was just silence. Was really, really nice. You could like feel yourself move through this song. Like it almost felt like your body was on a wave, which kind of makes sense because there were like waves splashing towards the beginning of the song. But you kind of felt that throughout the song, and the song carried you as it went on, and it was so nice. So nice. Such a strong way to end the album. This was a fantastic album. Absolutely fantastic. If I had to pick a favorite, my front runner currently is It's You. Because that was just like, that was perfect. That was for me. Like, that was made for me. like right up my alley in terms of music I usually listen to, including like non-K-pop music I listen to. So, it was so good. It was so good. But I love this closing. I thought this was a very, very nice close. Like it ended the album perfectly. So, like props to ATEEZ for all of this. Props to whoever stacked the album because that was incredible. But they did an amazing job, and this was such a great album to finish the year out with. Could not be any more proud of them. Excited to see more of their end of the year show performances. I still need to do the Melon Music Award um, stages from that. I don't know if they went to that because I haven't seen the full lineup from that yet. But if they did, I will 100% react to their stage of that. So, but with that being said, be on the lookout for my next ATEEZ reaction. Thank you guys for your love for the channel. Like I said, keep an eye out for my favorite title tracks and B-sides at the end of the year. After I get some of these album reactions done, I think I have one more album reaction and a couple more reactions I need to do this week. But for the remainder of the year, I'm pretty much gonna be focusing on that end of the year video, those two end of the year videos. So, but I will see you guys next time. Bye, Anthony.